Well, now it is summer, which means you're probably looking for fun outdoor activities. Brittany Breeding says, what about sailing?
We are out here on Viridian Lake with the Viridian Sailing Club. So tell me a little bit about sailing.
Well, sailing equals wind, right? And in Texas, at least, we always usually have a south wind, which is coming from the south right here. So our sail is going to be powered by this south wind, and we can either go down where it pushes us. And so if it's pushing us, I want the sail out.
Okay.
But now if we're going more towards the wind, that's when we pull the sail in.
Gotcha.
And the other thing is, you can tell if the sail is set right by if it's full. Now, we don't have a lot of wind today, but we have enough, and you can see, like, if I let it out too much, it's gonna go like that. It's gonna luff, and it's gonna slow us down. So we wanna pull it in just before the creases go away. All right, so here's your tiller.
Okay.
And here controls the sail. That's called your main sheet.
Okay.
Uh-oh, you're going into the wind here.
So I need to...
Right, exactly.
This way?
Very
Okay.
good. Okay, and now, yeah, you want to keep your point.
Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of times when people first get in the boat, they forget you need to like turn and then hold it steady, and because if you keep, you're going to go in a circle if you can.
We don't want to do circles.
Right. So see, there's a little bit of luff.
There is. So let it out, and I'll pull it in.
Yeah, you want to probably fall off a little bit, but
Okay.
you were right. If it luffs, you normally pull the sail in.
Gotcha.
Yeah, let's try pulling it in now. Okay, that's
There
good.
we go.
See, you got it. There you go.
And that's it. Nice. Tell me a little bit about what you guys do.
Well, this is a very unique, this side of the Mississippi and all the way to California is one of the most unique sailing centers that makes sailing accessible to all of our community. And so what we mainly do here is introduce people to sailing very young with camps, and we train adults and we race, and we have regattas, and people come from all over the country to race here, including the Women's Aero National Championships. And so this is unique in the United States as making sailing accessible to the general public.
Okay. Are there any age limits?
No age limits. You just need to be comfortable in the water because it's, we get the young people comfortable, but we want everybody to feel safe when they get in the water. And of course, they have life jackets and all that good stuff.
Okay, cool. So if a first-time sailor comes out and wants to learn, what is that process like?
So we have adult learn to sail, and then we have summer camps. So for the itty-bitties, we have these tiny little opties that we use for the youngsters. And I think it's like 8, 9 years old, they can start training. So they start there and they work their way up. And we have catamarans, and we have these 2-man boats over here, and then we have the racers, the light racers. So it's all ages from 8, 9 years old all the way to seniors. And we'll meet them where they are and provide the appropriate training.
And this sounds like such a fun opportunity. How did you guys get started?
So we wanted to activate this lake. Part of the vision of the community was sailing. Once we said, hey, we want to do a world-class sailing facility, make sailing accessible to the general public, they were all on board. Sailing is typically a sport that only wealthy people can do, and we've completely flipped that on its head. And so we mix our kids from our inner city ministry with our other kids from Viridian, and it just gives everyone a cool experience. And maybe it just triggers and motivates a young person to say, hey, I want to do that.
The season here runs April through November, so plenty of time to come and check it out. If you want to find out more, head to our website, cw33.com.